Yes, it is. Okay.
At around 6 o'clock, Mr. Friend comes on the PA and he announces, "Welcome to Joysticks." Then he announces, "Shirts off!" We take off our flight jackets because it's about to get hot here. We take off our shirts because we don't want to get them all sweaty. Our scarves we leave on. Why? Because we're dancers. Professional male dab. Professional male strippers. But before I can think about my life choices, two fat ladies hustle up the aisle, give me some money and ask, "Will I be their pilot?" Do I do it? Yes, I do! I pilot 6 tables and make $40 in tips plus $5 an hour in salary. After closing, we all sit on the floor for debriefing. Mr. Friend stands up and prepares to address us. It was that time of the month again. There are times when one must move gracefully to the next station in life. One of our numbers must now leave us. So now, we must say goodbye. Please don't say my name. Please don't say my name to our dear friend. Please, God, don't say my name, Lloyd. And his guardians. So, Lloyd, please stand up so we can say goodbye to you. Thank God it wasn't me. But Lloyd was finished. You know, this is a really stressful workplace. The minute your sexy rating drops, you're a goner. Our guests rank us in 4 ways: knockout, honey pie, adequate, or stinker. At least I'm not a stinker like Lloyd, you know. I'm a solid honey pie / adequate. Heading home with $40 cash. Italian Renaissance philosopher Niccolò Machiavelli once said, "The ends justify the means." This theme takes center stage in the story of Thomas, a male stripper, who after a fateful encounter with his dead aunt, takes it upon himself to lead his family towards a better life. And through his adventure, we learn that some people are willing to strip and strut simply to put food on the table. Sea Oak by George Saunders. Now, at Sea Oak, there's no sea and no oak. Just 100 subsidized apartments and a rear view of FedEx. I live here with my sister Min, her baby Troy, and our Aunt Bernie. Min milks Troy while watching her favorite TV show, How My Child Died Violently. And she paces the room studying for her GED. It doesn't look good. She debates how many sides a triangle has. I try to help her, but then she yells at me for being condescending. "You're lucky! You went to college, you got your stupid diploma. Me, I'm dumb, I had to deal with this dead crud." We get into an argument about male chauvinism while Troy calls into the kitchen and gets his hand caught in the heating vent. Then yells at me to get the Vaseline just as Aunt Bernie comes in from her job at the pharmacy. She takes off her coat, goes into the kitchen, picks up Troy, and everything calms way down. Aunt Bernie's a peacemaker. She doesn't like trouble. She never got married because Grandpa needed her to keep house after Grandma died. Then he died, and left all his money to some broad we'd never heard of, and Aunt Bernie started at the pharmacy. But the problem is, she's not bitter at all. Sometimes she's so non-bitter that it gets on my nerves. Man, what's an optometrist, says Min. She meant to say optimist, but that's what happens when you don't have again. Now, at Joysticks, I don't actually show my goodies while dancing. I wish I could, because, you know, every dollar counts. As I clock out from Joysticks and I head home towards Sea Oak, I hear gunshots and kids running away. I'm fearing the worst. I run home and Aunt Bernie and Troy are safe and sound. But the problem is, Sea Oak is not safe. Just the other day, Min found some brass knuckles while filling up Troy's kiddie pool. We want to move, but moving takes bones. When I get home from Joysticks on Friday, I find a note on the door that says Min and Troy were running errands all day. And I see Aunt Bernie sitting very still on one end of the couch. The money drawer is completely empty. I call an ambulance. The paramedics came and told me that he had a heart attack while being robbed. Part of the graveyard is pretty plain. Styrofoam cups and beer cans lying around. We can't even afford to buy her a tombstone. Father Brian does a few prayers before one of us is supposed to say something. It's me, obviously. Aunt Bernie. Once, she took a trip to Kansas. Went to a strip mall. And while she was out, some guy broke into her house, took all her clothes, and took a dump in her suitcase. Well, that's Aunt Bernie. A few nights later, Father Brian calls. Am I sitting? Apparently someone has defamed Aunt Bernie's grave. I was kind of confused because, I mean, there's no gravestone. What do they do? Piss on the grass? He tells me to come over there, and I meet him with a flashlight. Where the grave used to be was just a hole. No Aunt Bernie. When the cops arrived, they reassured me that the body would turn up eventually, but I wasn't home. When I returned home, I found Min and Troy sitting on one end of the couch. Min is staring at the old rocket chair in the corner of the room. When I turned to look, I see Aunt Bernie's body. And her head turned to look at me. Sit the hell down, Thomas. I sit down, and undead Aunt Bernie voices her demands. You, sir, are gonna start showing your goodies at work. If a lady asks you to take it out, you whip that thing out. Then we was whipping out, letting me get the heck out of Sea Oak in someplace safe. I tried to listen, but I just couldn't help noticing the fact that she had dirt in her hair, and her tone was just black. Min! You, girl, are gonna learn how to cook. You gotta start eating right and looking our best. Because I'm getting me so many boyfriends. My life sucked. This is moving with my new life now. You tell anyone, and I'll kill you. And I'll kill them too. With my mind. I can do that, you know. I am very powerful. We nod. She grinds her teeth, and one falls out. Surely this isn't the kind, peacemaking Aunt Bernie we used to know. It can't be. At midnight, she shouts, "See how strong I am!" I go down to investigate, and the door's been torn off the microwave. In the morning, she's still there. But believe me, the smell is not good. One day I had fallen off onto the floor, but she kept persistently trying to stick it back in. Min, make us some biscuits. You can read, can't you? Get a cookbook and make us some biscuits. You! What are you gonna do? Show my goodies. Show your goodies! Work goes well. I managed to keep smiling. Oh, I should be smiling. But I never show my goodies. I was really terrified, and I was walking home very slowly because I knew what would wait for me at home. As I reached the door, Min meets me there. She told me that Aunt Bernie is falling apart. Literally. Her arm is now on her lap and her ears on the floor. What? You didn't try your goodies once? You've got to get us out of here, and you've got to give me what you got. And you ain't got much! Aunt Bernie slammed the severed arm on the table and caused everyone to fall off. You think I'm doing this for myself? I'm trying to save you guys. You guys were on the verge of disaster, and I know it! At this point, Aunt Bernie is essentially just a bunch of body parts sprawled across the floor like even died. Come here. Her disembodied head says to me, well, this is the end for me. I'm done. Look, show your goodies. Make good money. Remember, extreme poverty, refer to disaster. And one more thing. Think of me like I was. Not like this. As if from the dead. I never had what you had growing up. I just wanted to help you guys towards a better life. I rub her shoulder, which is now next to her foot. In an attempt to comfort her. Then she closes her old peacemaking eyes forever and dies. For real this time. And I made a promise that at work, I'd show my goodies to everyone who asked. Make more good money, you know? And then I finally get Min and Troy at CO into a better life. After all, Aunt Bernie would want it. I guess you could say that I'm Min and Troy's pilot to a better